Greetings. Hello. Welcome. To those of you who are new, skip to about a minute and a half and we'll get started around then. We're just going to wait for some more people to get in. This is a prophetic word and dream channeling. Okay? So, let's take a moment here. Let's take a moment. Hello, hello. Hi. All right, you guys, I'll get started shortly. Very, very important dream channeling here, okay? This is really, it's an emergency. Okay, I've been hearing sirens all day, and we'll talk about the siren portion of this prophetic word too, because that's going to be a point I want to make. So, let's wait about 30 more seconds. Let's wait. You guys hit that thumbs up button for me as you make your way in. Hello, hello to those of you who are new. Let me know where you're from as you make your way in. Hi, Lakeisha, it's been a minute. Hi, ML, welcome. Hit that thumbs up button for me, you all. Okay, so let's talk about the counterfeit. Some of you are engaging counterfeits. Okay? Karmics, whatever label. All right. Someone who shows up as the blueprint of your God-ordained spouse or person, they are counterfeit. Okay. They are showing up as merely a deceptive distraction. Now, let's talk about this dream that I had. So what I saw was a man serenading a woman. He had a guitar in his hand. He was serenading this woman. And I saw his spiritual form, which was unsound, unclean, and he was missing a leg. It was his right leg, if I'm not mistaken. His right leg was amputated. So this happened a few days ago, and I've been asking God to make this clear to me as to what this means, as to how I should relay this message. And there's a lot that's been coming through, and a lot that will continue to come through. First and foremost, this may not resonate with everyone. This is not for everyone, right? So resonance, it'll feel like you're remembering something. So if it does not resonate, don't force this, the narrative. But for some of you, there is a counterfeit in your life who is unstable, very, very unstable, mentally unstable, or just unstable in general. They have no foundation, no solidified foundation. They are dependent, and there's a loss of progress and momentum. So they don't even have the resources to properly pursue you, but most importantly, they don't have the intention to do so. So again, this man serenading this woman in the dream was singing her a song, and she was just it was like he had her under this, he was mesmerizing her. She was mesmerized. She was under this spell, if you will. And it was disingenuous because then I saw him taking coins. It was like he was taking coins out of this woman's essence. A very, very vivid depiction that God was relaying. He was taking from her. So some of you are dealing with con artists, thieves. They're dishonest, okay? And they talk a lot about their exes, or they'll bring up their exes when really they're still engaging these women. Or what they're doing is they're painting a deceptive narrative. Either they're speaking on their exes in a very negative way when they're still engaging those exes, or they're using you as a part of their ploy to make their ex jealous. There's some weird entanglement that a lot of you may not be aware of. If that isn't the case, then this person may be telling you that you're the only one that they're engaging, you're the only one that they're interested in when they have a barrage of other women that they're engaging. This person, again, in the dream was very deceptive, and as the woman that he was serenading was being mesmerized, hear me, listen, as she was being mesmerized by his song, right? Saying the things that she wants to hear, making her feel like she's the one and only. When she closed her eyes, he was taking coins out of her essence. I saw him taking taking her currency. So he's distracting you. He's taking up a lot of your energy, a lot of your time. He may literally be taking your money, stealing from you. He's trying to co-opt something from you behind your back when your eyes are closed, because you're in the clouds thinking that this is your God-ordained spouse, when really this is an agent of the enemy. Okay, so keep this in mind. And again, use your discernment. Test the spirit. Test the spirit of everything you engage. Test the spirit of this word, and test the spirit of those you engage, those who are courting you. We're moving into a season of courtship, where a lot of you are going to be meeting or engaging decoys, those who are meant to just test you and ask you, where are you now with your self-worth, with your codependency? Are you still codependent, or have you arrived to a place of true sovereignty where you are not just looking for someone to fill a void? See, God is going to test you before your divine ordained spouse arrives into your life. So this dream told me a lot, y'all. This person, again, they have no mobility, or very little mobility, and spiritually they are unsound, unclean. When it comes to their foundation, it could be an ancestral thing too, because the foundation involves the ancestors. It involves their lineage. And it was very, very unclean, y'all. Also, pay attention to the sirens, because I kept hearing sirens. Whenever I would ask God to make it clear to me, many of you have been hearing sirens, or when you're talking to this person, you'll hear sirens. When you're thinking about this person, you'll hear sirens. God is trying to inform you. Are you tapped in, or are you disregarding how God is trying to inform you, because you just really want you want that ring. You want to be in a relationship. You want to be in union. You will be found. We just talked about this on Patreon. You will be found. You don't have to look. You don't have to force it. It should be effortless. You will be found. But you have to understand, on your way, there's going to be a lot of decoys and distractions and agents. Okay, there's levels that will test you, that will try to intercede into your timeline to cause disruption and delay. Because you coming into union it's one of the most beautiful things, right? That's what God wants for you. It's going to empower you in ways that you've never experienced. So it's very, very important. But y'all, in closing, many of you are engaging a counterfeit, and some of you may be having dreams. Check them out. Look at their spiritual form. How do they look in the dream? Are they in, you know what I mean? How are they presenting themselves? Because God is trying to inform some of you, but you are disregarding. You are disregarding because your desire, your fleshly desire, is muting the voice of God, and we can't have that. So here I am providing you with the message, because I had this dream very clearly, and he was serenading the heck out of this young lady, and she was just in the clouds. And when her eyes were closed, he was taking from her pockets. Some of you know exactly who I'm talking about. Some of you, this may be an ex. For some of you, not all of you. Some of you, this may be someone that you've met at work. Because the next scene, or the next dream, because it was a sequence of different dreams. I was in this office. I was in a workspace, and it was just, I saw this couple again in their workspace. So this person again may present themselves in a way that's very clean, calm, cool, collected, smart, godly, spiritual, sound, grounded, but really they are the opposite of those things. And they're trying to, okay, got it. You let them in already. You let them in, yeah. You've let them in too far. You've let them in. You have not guarded your heart. You have not guarded your space. Some of you have let this person in a little too soon, a little too fast. Okay, and they've taken up real estate. They've taken up way too much real estate at this particular time. Okay, and they're gaining access to parts of you that they should not have. Right? So let me close out with saying, you will be found. Okay? Some of you are engaging counterfeits. And I encourage you to go into prayer and ask God to reveal to you very clearly, very concisely, what it is. What it is with this particular person. A lot of you are thinking about this person right now. This is who I'm talking about. This person that invokes a spirit of discomfort. That's not okay. Don't suppress the fact that you feel uncomfortable. Don't suppress the fact, right, that there's a disconcerting dynamic that's trying to inform you. Listen to your body. God communicates with our body, our gut. God uses it all. Don't box God in. He's trying to relay very important messages to you and insights, okay? But that's what I have, okay? I'm going to check out the comments though. Let's see. God is good. Yes. Beautiful. That's what's happening to me. I knew it. But it's not just you, sweetie. It's happening to a lot of us. It's happening to a lot of us. Just be discerning. It's okay. Listen, you're in a season where counterfeits are going to show up. It's part of the season. Okay. As you enter a season of courtship, counterfeits are part of that season because they have to ask you where you are. Have you overcome your self-worth issues? Have you overcome codependency? They're going to test all of those parts of yourself that have needed the evolution to get to the mantle of marriage. So as you pass those specific markers, then your ordained spouse will find you. It's effortless. When this merging happens, it is effortless. There is no question. There is no, you know what I mean? There's no struggle, y'all. I mean, there may be tests, but there's a difference with that, okay? So just keep all of that in mind. Okay, greetings to all of you. Welcome from Australia. Beautiful. I've been hearing a lot of sirens lately as well. Yes, the sirens is a huge one. Pay attention to the sirens, y'all. Pay attention to all. Listen. Pay attention to the sirens. That's how God communicates with me. Okay? Let me tell you, I was engaging not too long ago, a little while ago, I was engaging a counterfeit. And whenever I would talk to this person on the phone and start opening up and getting comfortable, sirens, like clockwork. And the first time it happened, I thought, oh, it's just a coincidence. No big deal. The next time it happened, I noticed that I started feeling uncomfortable, and then the sirens started to harmonize with that discomfort. I'm like, okay, I hear you, God. I see the pattern. Let me wait for it to show up and continue to show up and inform me. And it did. So God is going to inform you in whatever way you're ready for, but you have to be tapped in and in tune. You have to be in tune. Okay? That's all I have. Let's see. What if you don't remember your dreams and you have no idea who this person is? Is it someone you think we met before? So if this doesn't resonate, like if it doesn't resonate with where you are right now specifically, don't worry about it, Margie. Don't try to force it. You know, this is for those of you who are in this position, right? Who are in this position where you have experiences that resonate with this word in this particular moment when you're watching this. Again, it's the feeling of remembering something. If you have to force it, then it may not be for you this time, okay? Okay, so a lot of you are resonating with this. Okay, I knew I had to hop on here really quickly before I head to the gym. I'm like, okay, I'll forward this message. And again, we just did a prophetic word over on Patreon, so do check us out over there when you get a moment, okay? So Sydney says, yes, he's talking to everyone, and no one believes me. It's my husband of 25 years. Okay, listen, that's the thing. Be careful. Listen to how they speak of their exes. When they start talking about their exes and they're talking down, not just reflecting and having a moment of reflection, there's a difference. But when they're talking, they're talking down on their ex as if their ex was a villain and terrible person, or just being really pejorative in the way they speak about their ex. Come on. What spirit is that? Just test that spirit. Where is that coming from? Is it coming from a wound? Or is it coming from someone who has ill intentions? Is it coming from someone who is deceptive, right? You have to test the spirit. Okay. Hello, hello. My dreams have stopped out of nowhere. I don't dream anymore. Okay, you got to take that into prayer. Now, monitoring spirits. We talk more about this on Patreon. Again, join us, join us, join us. But monitoring spirits, if you have monitoring spirits taking up space, they may be taking up part of that, that consciousness where your dreams come in. So anytime there's a monitoring spirit in your space, in your home, and I'm not trying to scare anyone, they may be taking up a lot of that consciousness that, again, would be allotted to your dreams. So because you're sensing them in your space, in your field. So just keep that in mind. And I would go into prayer about that. Yes, I started feeling uncomfortable. Pay attention to that feeling. If you're feeling uncomfortable when you're talking to them, pay attention to that feeling. God will confirm it for you. Okay? Okay. In closing, you all, again, I don't want to scare anyone. I don't want to, encourage paranoia. All I'm saying is that some of you are engaging counterfeits. Okay, they were not sent by God. They were sent to distract you, disrupt you. Okay? But this is also a marker of you coming into union in due time. You're on course, but just don't allow them to disrupt you, tempt you. Temptation too. There's a lot of temptation. They'll bring in the spirit of tempting you in ways that you may not be ready for. So just test the spirit. I just wrote about Boaz and counterfeits in the community tab. So take a look at the community board and you'll scroll down and you'll see how I was able to differentiate a man who shows up as your Boaz compared to someone who shows up as your as a counterfeit. I can't even get it out. As a counterfeit, okay? Well, I'm seeing a whole lot of them. I don't so that's why I'm on here, because it's about to really be rampant. Okay, so just make sure you're armored in the word and your discernment. Okay, you guys are going to be okay, but I just wanted to inform you on this particular counterfeit. Very dishonest, very deceitful, deceptive. Okay, and ask God to reveal to you the truth, and you will see it. You will see everything you need to know if you're ready for it, though. You have to be ready for it. All right, you guys, you have my love. I will see you soon. To those of you who are new, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, hit the bell notification so you are notified when I go live. The devil is always okay, literally, but we got this. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.